Modern high-performance cars seem to be lacking superlatives. We have already got sports, super, hyper, and mega cars. What comes next? Well, we will not speculate about the new automotive linguistical choices, but instead can show you the most recent 2023 introductions within this segment. To own these, you will need hundreds of thousands or even millions, so let's stick to our window shopping routine. Before we kick off, subscribe to Automotive Territory, ring the bell, and make sure to enjoy the ride. Pagani Utopia. Horazio Pagani decided that the successor to the Huayra should stick to simplicity, lightness, and pleasure of driving. Therefore, the Utopia has a carbo-titanium monocoque, carbon ceramic discs, and forged monolithic aluminum alloys that contribute to just 2,822 pounds of dry weight. After long deliberation, Pagani chose not to adopt the 1,000 horsepower version of the hybridized AMG V8 that powers the new GT63E performance. Instead, at its core is the already traditional Mercedes-AMG-sourced Pagani V12 that can be paired with a 7-speed automated manual transmission from X-Track or a pure manual with an electromechanical differential. This 60-degree 6-liter twin-turbo makes 864 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 811 pound-feet between 2,800 and 5,900 rotations. Starting from 2023, 99 Utopias will roll out of the Pagani factory in Modena, Italy. Bentley Mulliner Batur. Named after the Lake Batur on the island of Bali, this Mulliner coupe is the last W-powered car by the coach builder before the takeover of EVs. It debuts fresh design language, but borrows underpinnings from the Continental GT. The car's front is dominated by a more upright grille and triple LED headlights, while at the rear there is a new deployable spoiler and similar design taillights. The Batur rides on standard 22-inch alloys shod on Pirelli tires, and its stopping power is provided by the bespoke carbon silicon carbide braking system. Under the coupe's long bonnet sits the already mentioned 6-liter twin-turbocharged W12. It outperforms any other previous Bentley engine, delivering 740 horsepower and 737 pound-feet of torque. Audi R8 Coupe V10 GT rear-wheel drive. Strictly limited to 333 units, the special edition R8 will say goodbye to the Audi's legendary performer. The model pairs the 5.2-liter V10 engine with a rear-wheel drive and a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox, promising 620 horsepower. It also ensures 3.4 seconds 0 to 62 and introduces a new driving mode. The unique torque rear mode allows to choose between 7 levels of electronic stability control. Compared to the standard model, the GT is set apart by special badges, black-painted intake manifold, and a wind tunnel-tested carbon aero kit. All in all, the coupe drops 44 pounds. It rides on much lighter 20-inch 10-spoke wheels with Michelin Sport Cup 2 tires, gets standard ceramic brakes, and comes fitted with a sportier suspension with a CFRP anti-roll bar. We wish you to become a proud owner of a supercar at some point of your life. You can return the good wish by smashing the like button. Thanks for your support, and we keep rolling. Maserati GranTurismo Folgore and Trofeo. Since the 2019 discontinuation of the first GranTurismo, for the new generation, the coupe was rumored to go all-electric. To the delight of the ICE fans, it is doing both, arriving as an EV and staying true to the internal combustion power. The models share exterior styling with the new Grecale SUV, while the electric Folgore is being distinguished by a more closed-off front, different lighting signature, and unique wheels. It relies on an 800-volt battery architecture that regains 60 miles in 5 minutes, while a 3-motor setup with 760 horses makes it the most powerful model in the new GranTurismo line. As usual, the Trofeo designation is reserved for the gasoline flagship. It uses a version of the new Maserati Nettuno engine with 550 HP. Hennessey Venom F5 Convertible. As of today, the 2016 Hennessey Venom GT is the unofficial holder of the top speed record for a convertible. However, its monumental 265.6 mph achievement is about to become obsolete, since the new Venom F5 Roadster is aiming at the 300 mph mark. The model was named after the devastating F5 level hurricane on the Fujita scale, and it will be limited to 30 numbered units. It sports a single-piece fully insulated removable carbon fiber roof and a new tempered glass engine viewing window. Despite these modifications, the dry weight is 3,100 pounds, which is just a 102-pound swell-up over the coupe. The new Venom F5 is brought to life by the Jet Aircraft certified 6.6-liter Fury V8. It peaks at 1,817 horses and 1,193 pound-feet. KTM Crossbow GT-XR. The latest iteration of the Crossbow Racer is ready to impress passerby drivers since it is completely street legal. Based on the Crossbow GT2 track car, the model has a carbon fiber monocoque that weighs just 196 pounds, while altogether it tips the scales at under 2,500 pounds. This means that the Audi-sourced 2.5-liter four-cylinder with 500 horses rockets the XR to 60 in just 3.4 seconds. The model rolls on forged aluminum wheels made by OZ Racing, and instead of doors, it goes for a Star Wars-like lifting canopy. To ensure that the road driving is more comfortable, this Crossbow adds air conditioning, Bluetooth audio, digital cluster, and a 25-gallon fuel tank that should last you around 600 miles. Additionally, the options include a 3.5-inch lift and a rear-view camera. Koenigsegg CC850. The latest Koenigsegg draws inspiration from the original 2002 CC8S that back in the day held the title of the world's most powerful production car. The CC850, however, prioritizes handling, cornering, and braking, so it downtunes Jesko's 5-liter twin-turbo V8 to 1,185 horses on gasoline or 1,385 HP on ethanol. Koenigsegg paired this mill with the world's most sophisticated multi-clutch 9-speed gearbox. It allows you to shift through 6 preset gears manually, or does all of the work itself when in the 9-speed automatic mode. Of course, the newcomer has a carbon fiber monocoque, carbon Kevlar body, there is an active deployable wing that can generate as much as 455 pounds of max downforce, and the staggered wheels house huge 16.1-inch brake rotors. Ferrari SP51. This one-off creation for a secret collector from Taiwan is based on the A12 GTS, sharing with it the chassis, layout, and surely the 800 horsepower 6.5-liter V12 naturally aspirated engine. The car's livery pays tribute to the 1955 Ferrari 410S with a white and blue stripe running along the bodywork. The biggest change, however, is the complete removal of the GTS's retractable roof. This change forced the Ferrari Styling Center to implement several bodywork modifications and carry out extensive wind tunnel testing. The SP51 has a redesigned front end, shorter and less angled headlights, new bonnet, and a more aggressive grille. Behind the front wheels, there are unique carbon fiber vents. New carbon fiber spoiler is attached just behind the seats, sloping down on the sides. The cabin follows the same color scheme with the red Alcantara seats and blue-white accents. BMW M Hybrid V8. Designed by BMW and built by Dallara, this prototype marks the company's return to the top-tier racing and celebrates its motorsports history. This car belongs to the Le Mans Daytona class, and it is scheduled to compete in the 2023 season of the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship. Underpinned by a carbon fiber monocoque, the model is brought into motion by a V8-based hybrid drivetrain. The latter consists of a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 with 32 valves, and it is aided with a front-mounted motor generator and a single-speed reducer. Combined, the system is good for 680 horses. The exterior of the car adopts BMW's latest design with a huge grille. Plus, its unique BMW livery borrows elements from the brand's most iconic race cars of the past. Bugatti Mistral. After a merger with the manufacturer of electric hypercars Rimac Automobili, Bugatti says goodbye to pure internal combustion engines. The send-off of the iconic 8-liter quad-turbo W16 will be commemorated with the brand's fastest and most powerful roadster, named after the strong winds in South France. The Mistral gets the same version of the mill that allowed the Chiron Supersport 300 Plus to reach 304 mph. So it outputs 1600 horsepower and 1180 pound-feet of torque. The monocoque of the standard Chiron was re-engineered to accommodate the new body style, and the exterior design was inspired by the latest bespoke models like Le Batur Noir and Devo. Only 99 roofless Bugatti Mistrals will be produced, and they will be performed in the colors inspired by the Bugatti Type 57 Roadster Grand Trait. Rolls-Royce Spectre. Rolls-Royce claimed to have created an entirely new automotive segment of ultra-luxury electric supercoupes. The spiritual successor to the two-door Phantom will ride on the 30% stiffer all-aluminum architecture of luxury and shall benefit from the magic carpet qualities of the planar suspension. The drag coefficient of 0.25 makes the Spectre the most aerodynamic Rolls ever conceived. All of this without sacrificing the Spirit of Ecstasy badge and the blocky grille that is now illuminated with 22 LEDs. Rolls-Royce Spectre's preliminary specifications should match those of the BMW i7. So expect a 577 horsepower dual-motor all-wheel drive, 664 pound-feet of torque, and 260 miles of range. Finally, for this make, the British craftsman expanded customization possibilities with the starlight doors and canadel paneling. What is the supercar of your dreams? Let's discuss this topic in the comments below. Before you go, remember to subscribe to Automotive Territory, ring the bell, and smash the like button. A reminder that more informative episodes are on the screen. May the torque be with you, and glory to Ukraine!